Good morning and welcome to Manhood Mondays with Coach Ellis. Hey, this is the day I spend just a few minutes talking to men about man things, how to be a better husband, how to be a better father, how to be a better provider. And today I want to talk to you about relationship recovery. Oftentimes as men, we do things or get caught in things that make our relationship strained. It could be addiction issues. It could be infidelity. It could be lying. It could be any number of things that we do that cause our loved one, our wife, our spouse, to feel less secure in our ability to tell the truth, in our ability to do what we need to do for them. And so as men, we become responsible for helping to recreate the environment. You know, you've heard me talk about as men, we are responsible for setting the environment for which our wives can be all they've been designed to be. When we have breached their confidence, we have to reset the environment. And so there are some practical steps to resetting the environment. And for men, this is a very difficult thing to do because it requires us, Lady D, to put our pride and our ego in check. So the first thing we got to do, if we're going to repair a relationship and set the environment for renovations, if you will, renovating this relationship, set this environment, let's start with a firm foundation. Firm foundation starts with, I am sorry that I did this. Not I am sorry that you think, not I am sorry that you feel, not that I'm sorry that you understand. I am sorry that I did. Here's what happens when we're sorry that you did something. We're putting the responsibility on you. That is a subtle way of blaming you for the issue. And even if she is to blame in your eyesight, man, even if she is to blame, if you believe she is to blame, I promise you there is enough that you did, either to set the environment, to not protect the environment, that you still owe her an apology, because you have to lower your ego and create a new baseline. I'm sorry that I did not protect our home in such a way that provides safety and security for you. I'm sorry that I lied to you about this and I wasn't courageous enough to tell you the truth. I'm sorry that I got caught in a compromising position because I wasn't man enough and I didn't honor you enough to make a different decision. Start there. And guys, she may still be angry, but if you will start with a sincere apology, that will speak to her heart. You're not trying to speak to her mind. You're not trying to convince her of anything. The more you try to convince her, the less chance you have of reconciling. Because we're dealing with how people feel, you must be sincere in your apology that speaks to her heart. Number two. So number one, make sure you apologize. Number two, baby, this is what I think I need to do to reset the environment. Do you agree that this would be a good thing? And if you do, I need help in doing this. Can you help me? I don't want you to solve this for me. I don't want you to do the work for me, but I want you to hold me accountable for getting this work done. I want you to hold me accountable for this. Again, guys, it requires you to put your pride down, right? If she's been hurt by you, it gives you the opportunity to say, just as you were vulnerable to me, I am vulnerable to you. Now, somebody out there, some guy out there is going to say, well, no, it's wife's job to submit. But I want to remind you, if you subscribe to that, there is a passage in the book of life that says mutually submitting one to another. That comes before that statement of wives, submit yourselves to your husband. Before that. So don't get it twisted. This submission thing that men are so big about is mutually submissive, which means she has the ability to veto your decisions. Come on, guys. This is hard. This is hard, but it's true. In the military, we say it's tough, but it's fair. And we don't have to like it for us to understand it is a true place and statement. So start off with an apology, sincere apology. I'm sorry. Then you say, here's my plan. Are you okay with this? How can we do this together? The third thing you have to almost do if you want to recover this relationship is say, here are the safeguards I'm putting into place. Okay, that place I visited that provides a challenge for me, I don't visit that anymore. Those guys I hang out with that don't support my place in your life, I don't hang out with them. That family member who I let talk about you badly, I don't let them talk about you. In fact, if they can't respect you, I can't be around them. Whatever those things are. Because at the end of the day, guys, here's where we are. We think we have a right to our friends and to our family, and we do. But if we are married to her, and we have taken those vows, and somewhere in those vows, whether you're Christian or not, somewhere in those vows it says, forsaking all others. What that really means is you must prefer your wife over everybody. So even though that teenage girl who you don't have any nefarious designs on idolizes you and wants you to mentor her, even if that guy who goes to the church and he's envious of your relationship and he wants you to mentor him and coach him, even if those guys at work who you've been trying to get in good with want you to go do, even all those things, you must prefer her. She is the primary relationship in your life. The primary. If your kids come before her, you're wrong. If your parents come before her, you're wrong. If your job comes before her, you are wrong. If anybody or anything comes before her, you are wrong. Now I can tell you that because I've been that wrong guy. And I promise you, if you get that right, that goes a long way to repairing your relationship. So apologize. Make a new plan and let her know what the plan is. Put in safeguards. And the last thing, guys, if you are a person of faith, pray for your relationship. Don't pray on your wife, pray for your wife. Preferably pray with your wife. And the idea is don't be manipulative. God fix her. Don't do that. Help me be the man I'm supposed to be your representative in the life of my wife. Help me be your ambassador because she's your daughter and I know you love her. Teach me how to love her like you love her. This prayer that you will say is about how God will change you to be right for her, not how he will change her to fit your lifestyle. I ain't saying, guys, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm Coach Ellis. You got questions, comments, gripes, or complaints, put them down there. I can handle it. Hit me up on email at coach@elliscrum.net or catch me on Facebook at Coach Ellis. Remember, guys, on this Manhood Monday, renovating relationship, reconciling relationships under repair. This is your job. So be the foreman of your own construction company and go do your renovations. God bless you. We'll see you next week on Manhood Monday. Bye-bye.